this video, I'm gonna be calling the homie Dr. Phil and seeing if he wants me to come back on the show or not. There's a bunch of things that are about to go down, but before we get into it, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, notifications on, and shout out to everyone that has notifications on. Ready? Those people right there, and there, guys. And let's have a little chat with Dr. Phil right now, see what's popping, because they want me back on the show. So let's roll the clip of the phone call. Let's do it. Also, guys, stay tuned to the end of the video to see my parents like make their Dr. Phil videos for Dr. Phil. It's hilarious. You definitely don't want to miss that, so stay tuned to the end, guys. Also, drop a comment down below and let me know if you think I should go on Dr. Phil or not. Zach, should I go on Dr. Phil?
Bro, you should go on Dr. Phil.
If you guys think I should go on Dr. Phil, drop a comment down below, yes or no, and I'll be liking your replies. And they want me to come back on the show, and they've been bugging me a bunch of times. They've been bugging my dad, my mom, me, like texting me nonstop, calling me, and I've been kind of just putting it off because I was like, I don't know if I really want to go back. Like, Dr. Phil, sauce me a little bag and maybe I'll consider it, but if no bag is given, no jack on the show, shawty. On August 12th, I texted her, can I call you later? Because I just sent her right to voicemail because she was trying to call me. She said, sure thing. I never called her back. And then she said, hey, if you can call me when you get the chance, just checking in with you. It will be a quick call, thanks. Still never called her, kind of ignored her. And then Saturday, she said, hey Jack, sorry, my team is not working this weekend, but I will give you a call on Monday if that's okay, thank you. Because I tried to call her. And then today she said, hey Jack, when would you be able to chat sometime today? Just super quick. And I said, can I call you back in 15 to 20 minutes? She said, I have a meeting from 1:30 to like 1:50 if you don't mind waiting 25 minutes. I said, yeah, that's even better. And then she said, great. And then I didn't pick up because I don't give a f. Give me a bag, Dr. Phil. That's the only reason I'll care. Yeah, now I'm gonna call her back and finally see what they want and if they have a little bag waiting for me, because they texted and called my dad, and my dad's like, yeah, Jack wants money and he'll go on the show. Like, I'm not gonna get bashed by Dr. Phil for free anymore, guys. It's not worth it, all right? So, Buddy just exploits minors for views and clout and money for himself, you know? He just exploits minors.
Interesting.
It's okay for him to exploit minors for money and fame, but when I exploit, you know, Karens, people that are older than me, I'm the bad guy. But he's the adult in this situation, buddy. I'm the minor, bruh. Like, you're bugging Dr. Phil, but hey, if they want me back on, they want me back on. Let's call them and let's play hard to get and maybe get a little bag, you know, while we're at it. So let's run it. All right, boys, she's calling me. Hey, Taylor.
Hey, Jack, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to hear from you.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you a call because I just seen that you have recently moved out to LA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw you're doing like YouTube stuff out here and all of that stuff. I was just wondering if you would be interested in like potentially coming on again and doing an update video. Your dad said he'd be open to it, but since you're just right here, you know, we thought that it would just be super simple to get you on and you could do an update.
Yeah, when are you guys looking to do that?
We have the first one, which is September. That's kind of one we would prefer to do because we think we kind of have our next one maybe already filmed already is September. So yeah, I wanted to, your dad already said that was fine, but you know, of course wanted to make sure that you would be able to do those days.
Yeah, I think that works for me. My mom was gonna visit that week. She was like thinking about coming down around that week, so maybe we can like either work around that or like work with that. Like, do you guys want her on the episode as well, or do you guys want my dad in the episode? Like both my parents, I don't know.
Yeah, let me ask. So she's visiting the week that would be the September.
It's not official yet, but like she was thinking about it. So I mean, I guess it would kind of work out well. I guess she can like come during those days. She was probably gonna come a little earlier, but I mean, if she was gonna come for that, I guess she can come for that as well, depending on like what you guys can do.
Right.
But last time I think you guys like covered my dad's flight and like hotel. I don't know if you could do the same for like my mom.
If she's coming on the show, then you know, of course we we would cover her flight and you know, as well as your dad. Now of course you would just be in LA this time, but yeah. So I wanted to see then. So you would be down to do that September date?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that'll work. Yeah, I guess that would work pretty well.
I was like going through your videos and I saw that you got like, was it that you got arrested? Like, did you actually get arrested in a video?
Yeah, I did. But it was for something so stupid. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. There's nothing they can, like, I did something to like some movie actress. I didn't want to be on video and I had no idea. So 2 weeks later, they just literally took me out of my house because I guess I'm a minor and I'm not allowed to live here by myself without like a guardian or something. But I guess we kind of worked around that now. But I mean, it was like it was crazy. Like the whole thing. I got like handcuffed to a bench for like 6 hours. Like it was terrible.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure Dr. Phil will have a field day with that one.
Oh no, I think you know, the thing is though, it's like, if he sees stuff, like, it's up to him to, I'm not always saying, oh, he could take the side of cops, you know what I mean? Like, you never know.
Oh yeah, Dr. Phil, you know he's gonna come at me about that one. I might have to get in the boxing rink with him and throw hands. Yeah, I don't know, I think Dr. Phil will come at me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I haven't, seen the full video, but, we could have him see the the video.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'll twist it in his Dr. Phil way and make me seem like a crazy person, but hey, so let Dr. Phil do his thing. Dr. Phil gets his bags, you know? Dr. Phil makes racks. Daddy's rich.
Yeah. I was wondering then, if you, and so wait, your dad said that you are living, like in Beverly Hills or something with some other YouTubers?
Yeah.
So, okay, that's cool. So who are the other YouTubers?
The Ireland Boys, that's what they're called. Ireland Boys Productions.
Okay.
They have like 4 million on one channel and then like 3 million on another.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, what I, was wondering then, if in the next, like, if we had you send, like, a little 1-minute video of you kind of explaining your situation.
A little sob story to Dr. Phil.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be a sob story. You could say, like, hey, I was on the show, the first time, and this is, like, what's been going on since. I'd love to, like, give your audience an update, because I will also say, we have been getting, like, a ton of messages from fans wanting to know, like, an update about you and your family and, like, the whole Karen thing. So we were like, okay, give the people what they want,
Yeah, the people want it. Let's give it to them.
Yeah, they want to know about that.
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay, thanks so much, Jack.
Thank you, Taylor. Bye. Oh my, bruh. The fans want to see it. The fans want me back on Dr. Phil, baby. Dr. Phil, I better see hundreds in my bank account. And add some commas in that bitch as well. I want to see thousands in my bank account for this freaking Dr. Phil episode. Like, Dr. Phil, I want you to run it up, baby. And I guess I'm going on Dr. Phil for a part 2 all of a sudden. So Dr. Phil's gonna end my career part 2, baby. Let's get it. And I'll see you guys when I update you on what I know next. Let's get it. But yeah, guys, so basically, Dr. Phil's workers want me to film like a quick 1-minute clip, same with my mom and my dad, explaining like why I need to go back on Dr. Phil, like some petty bullshit, I don't even know. But honestly, not even why I need to go back on. The clip's mainly about like an update of my life. So yeah, you guys are gonna see like, I guess reasons as to why I need to go back on, but also reasons as to like a little update of my life and like what's been going on these past couple months, because they wanted like an update. A lot of you guys have been asking for an update. So like the #1 search term on YouTube when you look up Jack Doherty is Jack Doherty Dr. Phil. So you guys clearly want a part 2, and apparently the episode did really well on like YouTube and Facebook. So they want me back on, which is dope. But yeah, when I went on the first time, before we went on, I just sent a clip. My mom and my dad both had to send a clip as well. Just, I guess, for them to send to Dr. Phil for him to review so they know like what's going on before the actual episode. So I guess they're about to do that again. So that's why I need to film the clip, and same with my parents. So I'll play those for you guys right here. What's up, Dr. Phil? So I was told I have to make a video explaining why I need to go back on Dr. Phil. Personally, I don't think I need to go back on Dr. Phil. You guys are asking me, but Daddy Dr. Phil wants me back on ever since the last episode. I apologize to the Karen, but I also moved into a little mansion in Beverly Hills. So shout out Dr. Phil. Just kidding, I did that by myself, no Dr. Phil needed. I got arrested since the last Dr. Phil episode. Yeah, I went in jail for like 6 hours, got handcuffed to a bench, but the whole thing is dropped now. Like the court case got dropped, everything got dropped, so I'm chilling. Yeah, that was a process and that sucked, but now I'm out here in Beverly Hills living lavish, baby. But yeah, I don't have any Karen interactions ever since, the episode. I don't think, at least maybe a couple more times, probably a couple more times realistically, but life's great. Been doing YouTube. My parents love me, I think, even though they live across the country. Definitely rough for me that I have to go through that, moving away from my family at 17, blah, blah, blah. But I've been a good boy, Dr. Phil, I think. You've turned me around. Just kidding, I did it myself. No Dr. Phil needed. Dr. Phil, if you would like to have me back on the episode, I would be more than happy to come back on and have a little chat with you, because I love you. I look up to you, Dr. Phil. One day I want to be just like you. I love you, Dr. Phil. So maybe you could straighten me out a little bit more, because when I first went on, I was like this. Now I'm a little bit less, and maybe we can go like that. Woo! That'd be awesome, Dr. Phil. So that's me right now. And one more thing, Daddy Dr. Phil, I want to let you know that you're my daddy, and daddy's rich. So thank you, Dr. Phil, for supplying me with $0. Hopefully one day we can meet again and I can go on the show and, maybe help you out a little bit. Just kidding, I love you, Dr. Phil, but it'd be great to come back on. I love you.
Hello, Dr. Phil. First of all, I would like to say thank you so much for your help and everything what you've done for my son. After your episode, I definitely saw a progress. Jack graduated high school, he moved to California, everything was doing well to the time when Jack got arrested last month. I came to visit Jack. I was actually impressed how he's doing. I just want to say thank you one more time, and I hope one day I would be able to come and meet you in person. Thank you.
Hello everybody. It's been about 8 months since Jack appeared on the Dr. Phil show. Since then, there's been a few hiccups. The first one really carrying over from the year before, Jack somehow got involved with a Zoom call into a classroom in Connecticut, I believe it was. So he had to turn himself in about a year later because of COVID, and that happened to be this year. We got that all resolved, very nice people up there, and then he got a speeding ticket. He moved to California 2.5 months ago and found himself in another situation. A couple of police officers showed up at Jack's house and arrested him. They handcuffed him for 5.5 hours on a bench. They locked him to a bench and made him keep his nose to the wall for 5.5 hours. I think the Dr. Phil show, I think it was helpful. It was tough to be on that show as his father. I would like to think that Dr. Phil's show tamed him a little bit. Going on the Dr. Phil show again, I think might demonstrate that maybe going through that process was very helpful.
But yeah, guys, those are pretty funny. Drop a like right now, subscribe. Watching my parents do that is just hilarious. But and mine was just freaking, I was just clowning him in mine, but my parents are just hilarious. Low-key was supposed to be a week ago, but I was like, bro, that's too short term. Like, I need more time in advance to, you know, prepare and like get my parents out here in California. Cause now that I'm in California, it's like easier for me to go on Dr. Phil, but like now it's harder for me to get my parents out here because it has to work around everyone's schedule. So I'm gonna be probably going on sometime in the near future. So stay tuned for that, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, like and subscribe. Let's get it, baby.